Minutes, the gentleman from North Dakota, representing a number of newly created small businesses with the energy boom. Mr. Kramer for 3 minutes.
The gentleman from North Dakota, Mr. Kramer, is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the sponsor of this important legislation for yielding the time. And I just have to respond to the most recent speaker, who I believe is sincere in his concerns. But we're not talking today about corporations and loopholes, and we're not talking about education and homelessness. Those are important things that we want to work with them on. We're talking today about small business, and I found it sort of disturbing that the ranking member said that today's not about small business, it's about monkeying around with procedures. Are we so wed to our procedures that that's more important than small businesses? I also have to say that for me, in my town halls, in my Coffee with Kramers, my radio town halls, I had more town halls than any member of Congress last year. The number one issue that is raised, not by corporations, but by small family businessmen and women, largely farmers and ranchers, is the issue of 179 expensing and the uncertainty that's created by mid-December extensions to the previous year. Maybe if they're lucky, the farmer gets to buy a new combine for Christmas. But it's about more than even the farmer or the snow removal business person that needs to buy a new snowblower, or the lawn care businessman that needs to buy a new mower. It's about more than the implement dealer. It's about more than even the Case IH plant or the John Deere plant or the Melrose Bobcat plants in North Dakota. Those are important. But it's also about the mechanic that works at the implement dealership, who's one paycheck away from not being able to feed his family. It's about the restaurant owner, the cafe owner in a small town who feeds breakfast and lunch and dinner, and yes, occasionally mid-morning coffee over the shaking of dice. To that farmer, to that implement dealer, to that mechanic that benefits from the dynamics of an economy that, yes, provides this not a loophole, this appropriate deduction in the year in which a piece of equipment is purchased. It makes all the difference in the world, not to corporate America, but to middle-class families, hard-working farmers and ranchers and mechanics and snow removers and landscapers and all kinds of middle-class working people in America. Let's do the right thing. Let's make this incremental step toward comprehensive tax reform and do the thing that I know we all know is the right thing to do. And let's pass this bill. Let's pass it in the Senate. Let's get it on the President's desk and appeal to him for common sense. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman from